Yes, guys, and welcome back to our live match review and player ratings. We're knocked out of the FA Cup in the third round yet again. Another year, another early cup exit for Arsenal. And we lose 2-0 at the Emirates to Liverpool. Where do we start this, people? I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Once again, we start with our attack this season. End product this season. Final third this season. Once again, the attack. Once again, our attack can't score for shit. No, we can't score for shit. What is going on here? What is actually going on here, people? Yeah, that is 3 defeats in a row. That is 1 win in 6 games now. We've won 1 game in the last 6. Absolutely horrible form. It's just not looking good one bit, people. Binned off the League Cup. Now we're out the FA Cup in the early round. Why are we not going far in these cup competitions now? Ever since Arteta won the competition, which is his first trophy won with Arsenal in his first season, we've been knocked out in every single early round of the FA Cup now. Yeah? Last year it was City. The year before was Nottingham Forest. Like, seriously. 2 cups now in the bin. Carabao in the bin. FA Cup in the bin. All that's left this manager is the Champions League and the Premier League. Well, do you really think we're going to win any of those? Because I certainly don't. I certainly don't. 3 defeats on a bounce, guys, yeah? 1 win in the last 6 games for Arsenal. And where do we highlight performance again? Oh, yes, the attack. What is going on with it, with this team, man? What on earth is going on with this football club? Once again today, we have to go and we have to start with this end product again. Guys, make sure you leave your likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you are new, we're on the road 6K subscribers. Do that daily Arsenal content. Make sure you do subscribe. But Liverpool, fair play on your win. Credit where credit's due to you guys. 2-0. You lot somehow kept a clean sheet as well out of it. And yeah, in the end, you guys got that win and you guys progressed through to the round to the next round. They're still in the Carabao Cup as well. They're still in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. They're still in the Europa League, and they're going to probably go far in the Europa League. They're top of the league in the Premier League. Whereas for us, we've been off the League Cup, and now the FA Cup, we get knocked out in the early round once again. I'm sorry, we should have won this game. We should have won this game. Where do we start, people? The game, I mean, I'll tell you what, we'll start with the lineups. Yeah, this is what the lineups were for both sides, guys. And I'm gutted, man. I'm so disappointed in this team, bro. Ramsdale was back in goal. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivior at left back because obviously Zinchenko was injured. Declan Rice, Jorginho was in the midfield. Odegaard, Saka on the right. Nelson got a surprise start as well on the left. And Kai Havertz was down the middle today. Somehow he played 88 minutes. But yeah, he was down the middle today. Looking at the team, I didn't mind it because, I was glad that Eddie Nketiah wasn't starting up front and he went for Havertz. I mean, I would have gone with Trossard. Why? And this is another thing as well. Trossard and Smith Rowe. We're losing 1-0, and he decides to bring them on in the 87th minute. Trossard and Smith Rowe. Instead, he put Eddie Nketiah on before them. Why has this manager waited until the 87th minute when we're 1-0 down to bring on Trossard and Smith Rowe? Trossard should have started this game. Yeah, Trossard should have started this game. Why didn't Trossard start this game? Like, you know what? Nelson actually had a good game, to be fair. Nelson actually hold his head up high. Big up Reece Nelson. I thought he had a great game, to be honest. But Trossard should be starting down the middle. Yeah, Trossard, what's happening to this guy? Why is he coming off the bench when 1-0 down in the 87th minute? It just doesn't make sense to me, people. But no, there's a lineup. As I said, like, the first half, I thought we dominated the first half. I generally thought we dominated this first half. But once again, the start of the game, Ramsdale with a great ball over the top straight away. We're on them. Reece Nelson around the goalkeeper, hits a side netting. We had plenty of chances in that first half. Kai Havertz, how many chances did that guy need to score tonight? How many chances did that? I can understand why Chelsea fans, said what they said about Havertz playing down the middle, because his end product is useless, and that showed again tonight. Once again, This game, and it's just not just this game, but once again, this game proves why we need an out-and-out clinical goal scorer. Jesus is injured yet again. Injury prone. Every single time this guy gets injured. But even when he's injured, we still can't score. Like seriously. You know, like this just screams. And it just wasn't, it wasn't just this game, guys, yeah? It was not just this game in terms of end product. It's been pretty much this whole season. This end product, this final third, this attack, it's been horrendous. Saka, why have you bleached your hair? Like, no, seriously. What has happened to this guy? What has happened to Saka, bro? Absolutely awful tonight. Yeah, Saka was awful tonight. Again, his end product was shocking. What has happened to Saka? Please, Saka, dye your hair back to normal, bro. Dye your hair back to normal. I don't know what's happened to you, man. But he was awful tonight. Yeah, the only one in the attack who can really hold their head up high was Reece Nelson. Yeah, and fair play, Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson doesn't get a lot of game time, but he got a start today, and I thought he took his start, like he did against PSV as well. So fair play, Reece Nelson, because he actually played really well, and he's the only one in that attack can really hold their head up high. Martinelli came on, and he looked pretty sharp as well, to be fair. But no, Havertz, man. How many chances does this guy miss? And honestly, I've been giving credit to Havertz. I've been saying, you know what, you've been playing well, the past couple of games, Havertz. Yeah, you've been on some good form, mate. But as soon as he goes to the new striker position, and before the game, I was like, you know what? All right, let's see what happens because he played well there in the Community Shield. But today, what went wrong for Havertz? He's end product yet again. He's end product. I mean, Odegaard was put in plates on for Havertz, yeah. And we just didn't take our chances yet again. How many times are we going to sit here and say this, people? How many times are we going to sit here and say our end product was useless? How many times? Guys, give me 1 second. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Yeah, as I was saying, Havertz, man, how many chances did this guy need today, bro? How many chances did this attack need to score? Yeah, and this ain't the first time. Yeah, how many times have we actually sat here and said this attack is useless this season? I'm sorry, it is. End product is useless this season. Yeah, we had 30 shots against West Ham, couldn't take one of them. Aston Villa, yeah, we dominated and we controlled the game and all that stuff, yeah. Didn't take our chances. It cost us. Newcastle controlled the game. Didn't take our chances. It cost us. Today, dominated that first half. But guess what? Didn't take our chances. Something is seriously wrong in this attack. And we all know what the issue is. We need a striker. Oh, who knew? Who knew? But guess what, guys? And I know it's literally the 7th of January. I know we're early on in the window. But do you really think we're going to splash Ivan Toney money? Because that's the guy we need. That's the guy we need. We need 100 million. And we need to splash that money to go inside out. And we need to go and get Ivan Toney ASAP. We need Ivan Toney. But let's be honest. Let's be realistic here. Who's actually confident that Edu will actually go and splash that amount of money this window? Because it's not looking good at the moment. And I get we're a week in, but it's really not looking good. It's like we know what we need, but this should have been sorted out in the summer when everyone's rating the window 8 and 9 out of 10 in the summer because we've got Declan, because you signed Declan Rice. Yeah, well, no, I think we sat there. Majority of us sat there and said, no, hold on a minute, we still need more here. That was not a 8 out window summer transfer window. Yeah, Declan Rice was super signing, but we still needed way more. We still needed a lot more in back in that summer window, and we still need a lot more now. We desperately need, and a clinical goal scorer. We desperately need one of those. 100% need one of those because once again today we have ourselves to blame. That defeat, we have ourselves to blame. End product useless again. All right, so then let's talk about. I mean, that second half, as I said, first half we dominated. Yeah, everything possession wise, I mean, they had one good chance from Trent when he hit the crossbar. Yeah. Second half, they started to come onto us a lot more. They started having a lot more joy against us in the second half. There's doing these long balls over the top. Nunes got in behind a few times. Diaz got in behind us a few times, and then yeah, I mean, we talk about the end products. Well, then Kiwior decides to goes and actually heads it into the back of our own net. Well done, mate. Well done, Kiwior. Completely. Yeah, I mean, well, so we couldn't do that down the other end, though. We decided to do it in our own goal. We can't score for shit, but then we can score in our own goal. So yeah, Kiwior, I mean, they get a free kick. Kiwior, heads it own goal, 1-0 Liverpool, and then it was just and then this manager decides to bring on. Oh, okay, we're 1-0 down. I'll tell you what I'll do now. Come on, Trossard. Come on, Smith Rowe. Why? 87th minute. That's a disgrace. And that comes down to the manager, that comes down to the manager. Why are you making the sub so late? Why are you on Trossard on the 80th and Smith Rowe on the 87th minute? Why is Eddie Nketiah coming on before Trossard does? Seriously. No, it just doesn't make sense, man. And let's talk about this manager, people, yeah? Because people can say, oh, it wasn't his fault that we lost tonight and all that stuff, yeah? The point is now, I should put this into perspective, yeah? This season, I think I think majority of fans can agree here, this manager needs to win a trophy. This manager needs to win a trophy for Arsenal now. You cannot spend that much money. You cannot spend 700 million, which he spent at Arsenal Football Club. He's got his own players now. This is his Arteta's squad. This is Arteta's team chosen by design now, yeah? He's been fully backed. He spent the money. It's now time to deliver some trophies, Arteta. And so far, you binned us out of the League Cup, yeah, in the early round against West Ham, and now we're out the FA Cup. So all he's got left now is a Champions League. All right. Oh yeah. So with our attack, do you really think we're going to beat Real Madrid or Bayern Munich? We'll be lucky to even get past Porto at this rate. We'll be lucky to get past Porto at this rate, people. Yeah. And then it's the Premier League. That is all this Champions League and Premier League for Arteta. That is what he's got left. And who's confident that we're going to win one of those trophies, people? Because I'm not. So yeah, I'm sorry, but there's big pressure on this manager. Big pressure on this manager now. Yeah, there's no more excuses. If we win nothing this season, I want him gone. Yeah, and people say, and I don't care. You can call me negative, fake fan. Do all that stuff in the comments. I don't care. Yeah, if he does not win us the Premier League or Champions League, if you don't win us anything, sack him. It's time for him to move on. It's time to get someone in who can actually do it, who can actually get us over the line and can actually win trophies. That's the whole point of it. It's as simple as that, people. Yeah, Arteta has got Champions League to win. If you can't win that Premier League, if you can't win that, sack him. It's as simple. I don't care. As simple as that. I wanted to win this FA Cup. I'm sure we all did, people. Yeah, we've won it the most times out of any other club. And once again, we've been knocked out in the early round yet again because of ourselves. We have ourselves to blame yet again. Sorry, guys. I've got really bad cough. Apologies about that. But yeah, as I said, we have plenty of chances, and once again, the attack let us down. End product let us down. Some of the subs were awful from Arteta. I mean, as I said, bringing on Trossard in the 87th minute. What do you expect him to do with 3 minutes left to go, Arteta? Bringing on Smith Rowe in the 87th minute. Why is Nketiah coming on before them? Like, seriously, why has Arteta got to react, to bring on Trossard when we're losing the game? He should have brought him on at least 10 minutes into the second half, when we were still in the game. You know what I'm saying, people? But no, look, credit where credit shoes Liverpool, because Klopp has them in everything still. They're in a Carabao Cup semi-final. They'll probably win that and get to the final, and they'll probably win the Carabao Cup. They'll probably go far in Europa League. And in the FA Cup now, I mean, all that's left for them really is, well, Man City. Yeah, that's all that's left for Liverpool, really. And, they were awful tonight, I thought. Yeah, and look, we played well in parts. As I said, that first half we dominated. We should have been about 2-3 up in it at half time with the amount of chances we had. But again, we have ourselves to blame. Never took them. Seriously, people. And look, Edu's going to be watching that. Edu's going to be watching that, and he's watching Fulham game. He's watched West Ham. We need a striker. We need a clinical goal scorer, Edu, please. It's just looking so unlikely, people. This January is looking so unlikely. You know, it's looking like Brentford will keep Tony until the summer. People like Osherman has a 120 mil release clause. We got no chance. We got no chance. Like the striker we need is Ivan Tony. That is who we need. Yeah, that's perfect for Arsenal. Or Osherman, cool. But we ain't getting both of them. Sorry, no. That's the one. We ain't getting neither of them in January, people. Neither of them. So, you know, we're sitting here now. Jesus is injured with another knee injury. How many times this guy needs to get injured? So injury prone. But even when he's fit, we still need a new striker because he's not a clinical goal scorer. Right? And then what? We got Eddie Nketiah. And then we got Kai Havertz, who we've seen tonight. His end product is absolutely shambolical. You know, and he's actually playing a lot better, funny enough, in the left centre mid role. And Arteta don't want to play Trossard down the middle for some reason. I would even go with Martinelli down the middle. You know, at least try something like Arteta. At least try and put Martinelli down the middle. But no. I mean, but guys, we need to have a serious conversation about Saka as well, man. Yeah, this, you know, our star, like, you know, the guy who we call Star Boy. Yeah, he's a quality player. But what is going on with this guy? What has actually happened to Saka? Seriously, what's happened to this guy, man? What's happened to us, to be honest? What has actually happened to this club last season, who were blitzing teams week in, week out, who's playing some really attractive style of football, as I say, ripping teams apart, week in, week out, we're rubbing our hands together. Teams who, you know, were afraid to play us. What's happened to that team, man? That relentless team last season. What's happened? What has actually happened to us? That's 3 wins. No, sorry, that's 3 defeats on a bounce now, right? And that is also 1 win in 6 games. What is going on here, people? Seriously, and the issue is this club is not going to do what's required as well in January. This football club is not going to do what's required in January. It really isn't. But yeah, guys, leave your. I'm gonna go through some of you guys' comments. Make sure you guys smash like buttons up. We're on the road to 6K as well. So if you're on the new channel, give me a sub. On the road to 6K, as I just said. I'll be doing a calling show as well. We'll be getting player ratings just after this. But Arsenal knocked out the FA Cup, people. Let's get through you guys' comments, see what you guys are saying, man. I'm fuming, people. I'm absolutely fuming. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying, man. We've got Chonga Fan TV trolling. Big up to you, man. Bye Arsenal. Yeah, once again, bro, we're literally knocked out in the early round again. You know, we got knocked out by West Ham in the Carabao Cup early rounds, and now we're knocked out by Liverpool in the FA Cup. Last season, we knocked out by Brighton in the Carabao Cup early round. Man City in the early rounds. You know, season before that, we got knocked out by Nottingham Forest in the early round. Like, what is going on here, man? Seriously. But yeah, big up Hughley. But Arteta's finished. I'm sorry, he ain't going to win anything. Get an elite manager in. We have to. If this manager is like another nearly manager, you know, you're gonna have to ask serious questions about Arteta. You really do. Because how many times are we gonna sit here and be like, have another go, have another season, have more money, give him a bunch more money to spend. Like, come on. Big up Steve. Quadrupo's coming to Anfield in Liverpool. Well, as I said, you know, you guys are in the League Cup semi-final. You'll probably beat Fulham, and then, you know, you'll probably do Chelsea in the final, and, you know, you'll probably win the League Cup. FA Cup, or really, I mean, I know FA Cup's a special cup, and, you know, anything can happen. It's a magic of FA Cup, but, you know, you could go far in that, and all that's really left is Man City to beat in that. And then obviously the Premier League, you guys are already top of the league, and then Europa League, well, you guys could go far in that as well. So who knows, man? Who knows? London Calling says sack him. Big up to you, London Calling, bro. He bought it again. How many times have we got to say this? Big up to you, Ade, bro. Hope you're doing well. Look at it from this perspective. You guys have 13 days to assess what's wrong, and we are in January. Exactly, man. The thing is, us as fans, and I know you're a neutral to this, Ade, yeah? But as Arsenal fans, we can see what we need. We can see the areas of problem. We can see the problem in front of our eyes right now, yeah? Hopefully Edu can see it. Hopefully Edu can see this. I'm sure he needs to realize now we need a striker. We need a clinical goal scorer. I'm sure he needs to realize this. I'm sure please Edu. Please. Like, come on, seriously. But Ade, it's not looking good, bro. Like, one win in 6 games, 3 defeats in a row now is really not looking good for Arsenal. Hi Ryan, hope you're doing well, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm turning on Arteta now. I wasn't a few weeks ago. I know Charlie. Look, guys, Charlie was a big admirer of Arteta. You know, I know like you backed him quite a lot as well, Charlie. So when you even got someone like Charlie who's backed Arteta, now he's starting to turn this, like, you know, it's not looking good. It's bad for Arsenal, but it might be better for you guys to have a bad patch now than towards the end of the season. Yeah, I mean, I mean that's a good point because we all know what happened last season. I'm just disappointed that we like we binned off these 2 cups, man. You know, because like we played well in the first half. Like, we dominated the first half. We should have, again, we got ourselves to blame for this game, yeah. But even I go back to the Carabao Cup game. We were awful in that game, bro, against West Ham, and I wanted to win the Carabao Cup. People can make it all Mickey Mouse trophy and all that stuff. I want to win the trophy, man. Like, I want to win the FA Cup this season. You know, and it's so annoying, bro. Appreciate that, Ryan, bro. Appreciate that. I think Arsenal can win the Champions League if you can get by the round of 16. It's just a quarter semi-finals, ain't that long road to the final. Look, for me, I'm not confident. No, I'm not confident. I mean, imagine us coming up against Real Madrid, yeah, Bayern Munich. You know, nah, not playing like this, no chance. We're playing like this, and not taking our chances, we will not beat Porto. Havertz was another man. No, you know what it is with Havertz? It was his end product, bro. It's his end product. Literally, his end product. This is what Chelsea fans said, though. His end product's useless. Like, yeah, I partly agree. I just think the issue with Havertz today was his end product. Like a whole attack. We're finishing 5th and getting knocked out of UCL. Charlie, man. To be fair, those subs in the 87th minute are saying it to my bro, like, what they're supposed to do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. With 3 minutes left, what are they meant to do? Like, seriously. Big up Mindful, man. 64 attempts in the last 3 games against West Ham, Fulham, Liverpool, and 1 goal. Exactly. A world-class striker. Facts. That right there, people. Read that right there, everyone. 64 attempts, and we score 1 goal. Look at that. Please, send that to Edu right now. Seriously, man. You know who said that? You know who jinxed it as well? I had Rory on my watch line, and big up to Rory as well. I don't know if he's I think he's doing his own reaction, but he literally went, we're going to lose this game. 10 seconds later, they score. It's like mad. Big up to you, my man. Look, yeah, disappointed. So am I, bro. What's going on with Trossard, bro? Why has he came on in the 87th minute? Why has Arteta not played him earlier? Why hasn't Arteta brought Trossard on earlier, man? I don't get it with him. Saka is tired. I feel for him. Arteta doesn't rotate him enough. Exactly. Agreed, bro. Agreed. Yo, Josh, you should have. Yeah, exactly. Facts, Ozan. Yeah, it should have been about 3-0 up in that first half. Look, I could sit there and say, yeah, we dominated the first half. But again, we have ourselves to blame in the first half because guess what? We didn't take our chances. And how many times have we said this season? It's getting tiring. It's getting draining. How many times have we said that we've not taken our chances enough? How many times have we said the end product's useless? How many times have we said we've been poor in the final third? How many times have we actually said this? It's so draining. How many times have we said we need a world-class clinical goal scorer? It's seriously annoying. Yeah, no, you lot came out a lot more better in that second half. Yeah, drop tackle for Trossard. The thing is, Mindful, yeah, this manager is not going to do that. He just won't do that. That's the issue. But I agree. First half, we were atrocious and you should have finished your chances. Agreed, bro. Exactly. 87th minute. Come on. I'll do my post-match reaction later. Havertz going to finish. Saka going to finish. Who is supposed to score the goal? Then Ben White. Who's the only person to challenge Alisson? Oh man, exactly. It's not good enough, bro. Big up Sean, bro. Big up Sean. Spurs are showing the most ambition in the winter. It's like Timo Werner, exactly. It's a mad one that day. It's a mad one. We don't have a Jota or Salah to make the difference. Arteta should go with someone like Mbappe or Osimhen. Agreed, bro. Agreed. Hey, and at the end of the day, we should be like people say, "Oh, you're never going to get Mbappe. You're never going to get Osimhen." We're also a football club. We should be attracting these types of players. Yeah, we're still the third biggest club in England. We are still the third biggest club in England, man, and it disappoints me because when people say, "Oh, Mbappe never goes to Arsenal," why? We're the third biggest club in England, mate. Yeah, we got a very, very rich pedigree. All right, fair enough. European wise, we're not done that great in Europe, but you look at Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, like back in the day, we was attracting the big players. Like we should be able to do this, man. Question for TG in the chat: do you guys think Arteta has City sitting with the Arsenal team? I mean, as much as I want him to work out at Arsenal today, I think this is as far as he can take us. Really, I really do. Because do you really think Ade we're going to win the Premier League this season? With Man City back up there now, with Liverpool, looking like they're still be back up there. Do you really think we'll win the Premier League this season? Because I don't. Yeah, and then the Champions League. The Champions League, but at the end of the day, right, up against, I said Bayern Munich, we ain't got no chance. Real Madrid ain't got no chance. Yeah, I don't see them in that. So at the end of the day, if Arteta finishes his season with no trophies, for me, it's time to move on, and it's time for us to get a manager in who can get us over the line. So I think he really has, and I think this is the fight. I mean, and look, I give him big credit. I give him big praise for getting us where we were. Back up there, back talking. In terms of the title race last season, back where we belong really, and that all comes down to him. But it's one of those ones where this is as far as he can take us, because I'm not sitting there saying, all right, so he's won nothing again. Yeah, say we finish like top 4 again or whatever. He's won nothing. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, let's give him some more money to spend in the summer. Give him another 200 mil to spend in the summer. No. Yeah, we can't keep giving him more time now. This is Arteta's team. This is Arteta's money. He spent 700 million now. He's been backed. It's time to deliver trophies now. It really is. Big up to you, Alf, man. He says, how can you rotate Saka? Whereas who's yeah, no, this is the thing. We haven't actually got I mean, Nelson played well tonight. Don't get me wrong. I thought Nelson was actually probably our best attacker tonight. He actually hold his head up really high. I thought he had a good game. But we haven't actually got that rotation who we can rotate week in, week out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like someone who's on obviously like Saka's quality, but when Saka's having an off day and he's been in some horrible form, we haven't got that guy who can step in and play a few more games than Saka. You know what I'm saying? Like someone who can actually rotate with, who's actually on a similar level to Saka. Like someone like Pedro Neto can do a good job there, for example. Like Leroy Sané, players like that I'm talking about. Like Nelson had a good game today. Yeah, he had a very good game. But who could have played Trossard, Havertz, and Reece Nelson as he's sorry, I think you mean he could have played as he's starting front 3. Yeah, Trossard should have started, man. He's not going to win it. I can say now, top 4 again. Klopp is too tactical. Pep is too good. Arteta tries to copy him, but no. Facts, bro. This is the thing, mindful. Like, he's not going to win the Premier League. He's not going to win the Champions League. I'm sorry, but it's time to move on for him. If that's the case, look, I hope. I really want him to work out. I really want Arteta to go and win us the Premier League this season, yeah, or to go and win the Champions League. But at the end of the day, you can't. For me, I look at it now. I think he's had enough money, way enough money. 700 million since he's been here now. All right, he's been backed. He's full team now. This is his own players. You got to deliver us some silverware, which is why I was so gutted when we got knocked out of the League Cup, and now we're knocked out of the FA Cup. No, it should be Gabriel Martinelli, Trossard, and Reece Nelson if you want to drop Saka, bro. Luca's ranting apparently, and he dropped his link again. There we go. Self-promoting, guys. Why does man self-promote every single time? I don't get it. If Arteta didn't start Saka, you guys would be saying why he didn't start Saka. I mean, there's that as well, to be fair. There's that as well, to be fair, yeah. To be real, we should be getting Mbappe. Exactly, bro. No, we're Arsenal Football Club, Minefield. You know what? Exactly. Like, we should be attracting these bigger players. Plus, we got Champions League football as well. Like, that's a whole narrative I'm hearing as well. Oh, we can attract world-class players with Champions League football. We also Arsenal Football Club. We're also the third biggest club in England. We also have that very good pedigree as a football club. We have a rich history as well. We should be attracting these players like Mbappe. Be up, Moss, bro. Good to see you, bro. So frustrating. Watch Lon. Yeah, man. I was doing mine as well. All right, Jordan, mate. All right. Yeah, nice, mate. Liverpool did they even show up? How we lose this? Saka and Kaya couldn't shoot. Exactly, bro. We have ourselves to blame yet again, Moss. Yeah, like we literally dominated that first half. We had plenty of chances in the first half to literally kill the game off. Could have been about 2-3-0 at half time. But no. Yeah, good win for you guys. He needs to get his hair back, exactly. Saka, dye your hair back, bro. It's the FA Cup. Arteta will ruin Saka if he doesn't rest him. For all we know, Saka could be playing with an injury. I mean, this is the thing nowadays. Like this is the issue. Like, if you drop Saka, Arteta would never play someone like Trossard there, would he? This is the issue. We haven't got like an actual someone who can actually play there. Apart from Reece Nelson. I said Nelson, he had a good game there. It's just like we need someone there as well. Which is why I was crying out for in the summer. Which is why I was crying out for us to sign a backup with Saka. And which is why I was assuming that Pepe left. Odegaard getting grabbed and pulled all the match when we were breaking out. Ref ever calls it, then he calls Odegaard on the free kick and scores. Trent scores a key. It's a joke. This thing was we could sit here all day and talk about the referees. We could sit here all day. Yeah, I know, Luca. You don't have to keep telling me, bro. I'm fully aware that people are lying. You don't have to tell me. Look at Pedro. Pedro played 75 games in 2021. He's very injury prone because of it. That's what. Yeah, I thought I was gonna say Pedro, like the Chelsea Pedro. No, I was like, no. Yeah, Pedri. Yeah. How Villa boys? Big up to you, man. Bro, so many chances we can talk about that Arsenal just completely missed. Odegaard hit the bar as well, didn't he? In the first half, you know, like we had so many chances, man. Havertz had a free header like he completely missed. Like Marley had some good chances as well when he came on. It's mad. Oh mate, no doubt he will be. No doubt he will be. Yeah, big up Moss. Need a striker so badly, and I never used to say that. Exactly, we do, Moss. We do, bro. We lived in their box. Guy takes so many touches to shoot or pass. He needs to come Holbridge. Yeah, bring him to Holbridge, Moss. At least Moss can line up the mood a little bit. Come on, Moss. What manager you want to replace Arteta, Josh? I've always said Simeone. I've always been a big admirer of Diego Simeone. I know people are not a fan of him because of his negative football. But I think he's elite. I just think he's that type of manager that they would take no shit from anyone as well. You know, he has people would actually respect him. I'm not saying that they don't respect Arteta, but like, come on, this guy, you know, is a tactician. Yeah, Simeone is a tactician. Like he knows ball. Yeah. I know he hasn't won anything in a while for Atletico, but I've always been a big fan of Simeone. You know, I feel like he would. I feel like he's elite. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would have gone with Ancelotti, but again, he signed a new contract with Real Madrid. But again, he's you know, elite. You know, he's elite. But no, look, we just need that type of manager who can take us over the line. You know what I'm saying? Who has that winning, who's basically a winner, who has that winning mentality, who has that experience of winning trophies, who can get us over that line. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I hate to say it, but I feel like Arteta is a nearly coach. You know, he take us as far as he could take us. Big ups to you, Tone, bro. We know more football than Arteta. Facts. Let's be real. Facts. It's not a proper squad because you're in Europa League. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not a proper quad because they're in Europa League. You can't say a quad in Europa League. Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. But yeah, it'd be a treble if they win Premier League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Odegaard was sprinting and pressing all the match. Well done. He was, and he was putting chances on a plate for majority of our players. And yeah, ban average Arteta, I think he can make Havertz a world beater. There we go, bro. So sad that shot went off the bar. I know it, man. Kind of, yeah, like little boy facts. What I'm saying, if Ivan Tony wasn't worth 100 mil yesterday, today he's definitely worth it. Yeah, exactly. As fans, let's stop being cheap and let's spend that. Fact. It's a thank you, Alf, bro. Thank you. Let's go and get exactly. I've been crying out for them to spend this money on Ivan Tony, but this is the issue. They won't do it. Edu will not do it. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I'll drop the link in a minute, man. After I do player ratings, got made some of these tactical switches, which with his front three. Meanwhile, Ante brings on Eddie and Smith thrown at 83rd minute. Which manager should we get? Look, listen, like this is what I'm saying, man. I'm sorry, on some of the decisions, like the subs, bro. The thing that pissed me off the most was bringing on Trossard and as you said, Smith on the 87th minute. He brings on Eddie. I think he brought Eddie a bit more. But yeah, he bought Eddie like 60th minute, wasn't it? No, it was 70th minute, something like that. But he brought on Trossard and he made a double sub on the 87th minute when 1-0 down. What do you expect them to do on set in the 87th? What do you expect them to do with 3 minutes to go? Like seriously, why are you not bringing them earlier? Why are you not bringing them earlier? And which one should we get? I've always been a big fan of Simeone, bro. That's just me. That's just me. That Leeds goal was fire. Why can't Saka and Havertz do that? I need to check that, but yeah, exactly. Why can't we score? I don't get it. Kai and Odegaard were working well for the first part of the match, creating so many chances, but Kai never shoots first time. Why? I know. Another thing as well. Just taking too long to shoot. Taking too long to shoot, man. Smith Rowe, Tross so late, yeah. We need to start buying the right people. Most of our current players are not mature enough to compete at the highest level. I know. I'd prefer that, bro. Of course I would. As long as we win trophies. You know what I'm saying? I don't. This is why I want Simeone. I don't give a fuck how we play. Just win something. Just win trophies. You know what I mean? Pep used to think that you could score the perfect goal. He's now going out of that mentality, but Arteta so the same. That's yeah, exactly, bro. That's a great point, Ade. That's a great point. We always overthink it. Exactly. Oh yeah, we always try to score the perfect goal. It's got to look good. Like, come on. Exactly, bro. Arteta needs to do the right thing, either resign or stop being stubborn with his playing style. Facts. We're the biggest club in England, and there's no way we can get Mbappe or Osimhen. What? But why? No, because you're saying that because you're owners, but you got to think about it. Yeah, you're the biggest club in England. But on paper, you should be able to attract these players because look, you're the biggest club in England. You're Manchester United. But yeah, you should be able, and yeah, because your current position right now, fair enough, and probably because of your owners as well. Yeah, the Glazers. Yeah, but I'm talking about on paper. Yeah, Arsenal, third biggest club in England, Liverpool, second, and you guys, Man United. You should be able to attract players like Osimhen because it's Man United at the end of the day. But again, I get you got to add context, like the position that Man United are in, the situation that you're in. Yeah, so stubborn, great coach, bad in game managing times, too many times. Exactly. You guys can't fall into this mentality that top four is a trophy. We are so bad that top four feels like a trophy, but it shouldn't. Facts. Nelson, Odegaard, Saliba, good. Jorginho, Rice, and White were good too. Look, I thought some individuals had a good game. Like as you said, I thought Nelson really proved himself tonight. I was actually really impressed with Reece. I thought he had a superb game. So fair play to Reece Nelson. Yeah, Rice did what he had to do. I thought Jorginho was good in there as well. It's just again we have ourselves to blame, Moss, in terms of the attack. Yes, again. Purple Barneys were not good. Yeah, their kit's horrendous, wasn't it, Moss? The still one. Exactly. Draw hope Man U, Man City, Liverpool, and Spurs get another. It won't work out. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it, Tom, bro. If we can't win the game, what's the point of praising individual performances? That's fair as well, bro. That's fair as well. Imagine Xavi Alonso got 700 mil. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Imagine Xavi Alonso. I mean, look at the job he's doing right now. Okay, what if someone like Emery? And I'm not saying bring him back, but what if? Because look, for me, I thought Emery was treated harshly at Arsenal. I thought he wasn't backed enough. Imagine if Emery got 700 mil to spend. Imagine these types of managers, yeah. Like, yeah, give Simeone, give Simeone 700 mil to spend. You know, yeah, exactly. Zidane's a good shout as well. Tuchel's again, yeah. Ancelotti, these types of managers, man. That is these types of managers that we need. I'll ask you guys this: what about Antonio Conte? Would you guys take Conte at Arsenal? Because I know he sort of failed at Tottenham, but he did win the league with Chelsea. We could be 2-3 up. Heard that before, love facts. Need a striker. Need a striker since Van Persie. Yeah, agreed, bro. United are in the mud right now. They sure are. Me too. Just we wanted to take Simeone after Wenger. Something completely different, more like George Graham. And then I watched Simeone. Yeah, I watched that as well, man. Yeah. You know, he's quality, man, isn't he? He's elite. He's elite. It's just the fact that I feel like he needs to leave Atletico now because, like, he's won them La Liga twice. He's won them obviously the Super Cup. I think Europa League as well, didn't he? Yeah, he won Europa League with them. Like he's won many. I think he won Copa del Rey. Like he's won quite a few trophies with Atletico. But like the last 2 seasons, yeah, he's won nothing, hasn't he? So I think he needs to leave now, Atletico. But just as a manager as a whole, just his personality is just elite level, man. Like, yeah, elite. Argentinians win. Perfect's the right word. At this point, it's either Tony or Osherman. I don't care about young players anymore. We need proven players. Exactly, bro. Exactly. No, that is exactly. No, literally, Wenger always used to wait until the 60th minutes to make a sub, yeah? Every single time. Like, we'd never been on someone at half time. Literally, yeah, it's literally Wenger subs. Exactly, bro. I'll take Tony. I'll take Osherman, but we should get Mbappe. Simeone, Conte, Mourinho, a lot of baggage, but who cares? Oh, nice. Your Aussie Gooner. Nice one, bro. Nice one. Big up yourself, man. It pains me to see. And the point is, yeah, they're literally 1 point behind us as well now with Postecoglou. You know, they're literally like 1 point behind us now. It's mad. Havertz is big up to you, James, bro. Havertz is a disgrace. No power on the ball. Always looking weak in all departments. Please sell him. But this is the thing, James. Like, why do we get him in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Why would we spend 65? There's so many better players out there. We could have got Madison for like 40 million. We could have got Kudus for like 38 million. There's players out there, but no, instead we spent 65 million on Havertz. Like, why do we get him in the first place? Nelson has a role in this team, but he's not trusted. Like for me, yeah, like many other players as well, in like Smith Rowe, for example, like Trossard. It's clear to me that Arteta clearly don't trust him because why is he waiting to the 87th minutes to bring both of them on tonight? Don't make sense. As long as you have Champions League on your CV, yes, please. Zidane said that he'll never come to England. Oh, did he? Because he can't speak English, can he? Potter, ex-trainer of Brighton. Yeah, sure. Bring Simeone in, Arteta out. I agree, man. I'll take Simeone in all day. Arteta in reminds me of Southgate in terms of managing. Arteta's created a good culture at Arsenal, like Southgate. That's you know what, when you put it that way, he has his favour. Exactly, mate. They're literally identical. Yeah, literally yeah, I agree. And this is what I give Arteta credit for is he's got us back talking in the bigger picture again. You know, you go back to a few years ago, right? Where we were in the trenches, like 15th at one point. You know, we was finishing 8th back to back with Arteta, to be fair. But we was a mess. Like we was clinging on to top 4 every single season, saying top 4 is the aim and all that stuff. Ever since like sort of like Wenger left, yeah. And it sounds like we're in the absolute gutter. So I give him credit for getting us back to that bigger picture of like, all right, title contenders again. back in the title race, like we were last season. So I give him credit for that, but he's got to win stuff. He's got to start winning trophies, and he's not done that since he first joined Arsenal. Yeah, he's won one trophy, the FA Cup, and ever since then he's been getting knocked out in the early rounds. You know, it's frustrating, bro. 700 mil in today's market is nothing for players. We need more quality in the squad. Rice is a testimony of buying high quality players. Let's stop blaming Havertz. He did what he can. Mindful says, big up to you, bro, man. Appreciate tuning in as always, man. Absolute real one, man. And yeah, Arsenal were in like they do every single day, pretty much in it, bro. But yeah, hope you enjoy it, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, man. And yeah, you might as well just take your mind off things, bro. Might as well just take your mind off it, innit? But yeah, big up to you, bro. Feels like we went one step forward, but there's fight. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Absolute facts, people. Absolute facts. It's so frustrating. All right, guys, let's get into player ratings. So I've realized I've been waffling for quite a while. We got everyone tuning in as always, guys. Appreciate sports today as always. Player ratings, people. Of course, leave your ratings down below. Any you do disagree with, love to hear your opinions down below, people. Let's get into it. So Ramsdale in goal. Obviously, coming back into goal today, Raya was obviously rotated. You know, well, Ramsdale straight away. I mean, I saw that pass he did straight away into Reece Nelson. I was like, go on, Ramsdale. In terms of the goals, obviously, well, Kiwior scored an own goal for the first one. Second goal, you know, Diaz finished it off. Ramsdale for me, I'll go 6. I'll go 6 for him. I mean, he made a very good save in the second half, which I remember as well. I think from Nunes. So I'll go 6 for Ramsdale today. You know, can't really dig into him too much, to be honest. We got 30 likes as well, absolute legends, man. You lot of legends. Come on, real ones, everyone. Let's continue. Ramsdale 6 for me. Ben White, right back. Yeah, for me, I thought he was all a lot more. Like last season, he's overlapping Saka. You know, he's crossing ball, and he actually can cross the ball as well. I saw it last season. It's just I've not been seeing him go forward enough this season, man. So Saliba for me, I thought again did what he had to do. You know, I thought against Saliba did what he had to do. I'll go 7 for Saliba. Yeah, I'll go 7. Just absolute Rolls Royce as always. You know, Gabriel, I thought he was all right. Yeah. Thing with Kiwior, man, he just doesn't offer anything going forward. He just doesn't even offer going like I get it. He's a centre back, yeah. I understand he's a centre back. He's not left back, right? But he's so slow. He offers nothing going forward, and he scored an own goal today. So All right, we're back. We're back. I'm gonna quickly drop a link for the Courtney show as well, people. I don't know what happened there. So I don't know what happened there, people. My internet just crashed. But right, I'm gonna drop the link for the Courtney show, people. Call in now. Anyone's welcome to come and have their say. All right, let's do this. All right, let's share this. I'm gonna quickly pin it to the chat as well. Right. Right, let's share this. But everyone's still watching, guys. Right, we're just doing player ratings. So, yeah, Jorginho 6. Odegaard's for me put a bunch of chances on the plate for our players, man, and then never took them. And what we'll say with Odegaard, he needs to shoot more, man. This guy needs to shoot more. Yeah, again, we're trying to play it perfect. Like this guy needs to shoot more, but I'll give Odegaard a 7 because I thought he actually put so many. I mean, he should have scored that chance as well, shouldn't he? Saka for me, I'm sorry, he's awful. He was awful. 4, not good enough. Look at me. Look, he has 5 shots, man. Had 5 shots. Didn't take any of them. And you guys, you should have saw the shots. They were awful, man. Absolutely awful. Havertz up front. His end product was not. You know, he's getting into the perfect positions. Yeah, getting into the perfect. Again, his end product, man, it's just not good. It wasn't good today. It wasn't good at 5 for Havertz. And then Nelson, you know what? 7, bro. You know what? Yeah. Fair play. Fair play, Reece Nelson. He's definitely our best attacker tonight. Yeah, and people say, oh, you know, he could have done better taking around the Alisson, but forget about that. Yeah, he actually looked like he gave a fuck. He actually played really well. So you know what? Credit where credit due to Nelson. You know, that's twice now he's actually been given his chance and he's taken his chance. Against PSV, he played really well, and tonight he played really well. So fair play, Reece Nelson, man. Fair play. So 7. Subs, is there any point marking the subs apart from Martinelli, really? Because he bought on Trossard. Bought on Trossard in 88th minute. Oh dear. There we go. Right. Martinelli came on 5. I thought he actually looked lively. He actually looked lively when he came on, to be fair. He actually looked lively when he came on. So 5 for Martinelli. And K, I'm not going to mark. And Trossard and Nelson, I'm not. Trossard and Smith Rowe, I'm not going to mark. But yeah, there we go. Let's get the panel on, people. I know there's quite a few people backstage. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's bring everyone on quickly. I need to change my layout, don't I, again? This is frustrating. Right. Let me just do this. Right, let's get the panel on, people. As I said, if anyone wants to join, have their say, come on and have your say, people. It's free to do so. Anyone is welcome. Even if you don't support Arsenal today, you're all welcome. So, right, I'm going to quickly just... Come on, what is going on here? There we go. Right, we're joined by Charlie. We're joined by Jordan. He's buzzing. And by Rory as well.
No, not Jordan.
Yeah, why is Jordan here? Jordan, bro, you should be celebrating your win, man. Why are you here?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, guys, where do we start this? I'll come to you, Charlie, first, because you know you made some interesting comments, you know, and I know you've been a big fan of Arteta, right?
I have, yeah.
We're out the FA Cup, we're out the Carabao Cup. All he's got left for me is the Premier League and Champions League to win. If he doesn't, he's got to go. What's your thoughts on that, mate? On that performance and that result?
Well, how we didn't score in the first half, I do not know. Yeah, look, I was, you know what I mean? Up until Liverpool, we were all right, you know what I mean? We were doing all right. We were top. So I thought, you know what? We're doing well. Arteta's doing okay this season. We're still up there, but this run of form's embarrassing, honestly. And I'm beginning to turn on him now because this is his fault. We should have brought in a striker in the summer. We didn't need to spend 65 million on Havertz, in my opinion, and we didn't. Honestly, that's typical Arsenal, bottling things. should have scored, and then there you go. It's typical Arsenal yet again, doing what they do best, and we're out of the cup, and it's another one of them seasons I think where we're gonna. Well, are we playing this weekend?
No, we ain't got a game in 2
Oh,
weeks. Man.
brilliant! Get in there. We're not. Don't have to watch Arsenal. You know what? 100,000 passes a game we have. It bores me honestly. We just can't score at all, and I tell you what, dreadful. So what? We played well in the first half. I thought second half we weren't good at all. Liverpool had a lot more shots in the second half, and we couldn't hit a barn door if we tried. And we ain't winning no league title. No
Agreed.
chance.
No, I agree, bro. I agree. Rory,
I
bro.
think
Let me
Man City will, not Liverpool. I think Man City will.
Yeah, agreed. Rory, let me come to you, bro. Obviously, we was in the watch on together, man. Bro, literally, mate, you literally said it. Like 10 seconds before they scored that goal, he's like, "We ain't gonna win this." What happens, bro?
Yeah. I'm honestly sick to death of watching bang average footballers. I don't know how clear I've got to make myself, but we need a striker. Everyone else can see it. Is everyone else seeing differently to what everyone else can see? We fucking need a forward. How many times do I have to repeat myself week in, week out that our forwards are not good enough in front of goal? Kai Havertz, right? I've got to be honest, before the game, I was happy that he was starting up top. Either him or Trossard will be far more effective than Eddie Nketiah will, because let's be honest, anybody's better than Eddie Nketiah. But somehow, he put in a performance that is worse than what I've seen of Eddie Nketiah so far this season. Everything is in slow motion. He has to take 3 business days to unleash a shot. Bro had more misses than Henry VIII. Bro, he is washed. And I could see it coming. I could see it coming. He's going to have a remontada for what? 5 months? No, sorry, not even 5 months. 2 or 3 months, and then he'll turn to shit again. I saw it coming. At the back of my mind, I knew that he was going to turn shit again after a decent purple patch for 3 or 4 games, and then back we go again. Nelson was actually okay, to be fair to him. Saka, I hope he's passed his barber on the way home tonight so he can get rid of that shit haircut. Because honest to God, that has ruined him. What is going on? The ball fell to him in the second half, and bro, just what are you doing? The Saka from last season, he would have got that under control, and he would have either cut inside and bent it into the far corner, or he would have laid it off. It's just the guy is devoid of any confidence at the moment, right? I thought the performance wasn't actually that bad. It's the best we've seen over the last couple of weeks. However, in front of goal, 18 shots we had. Surely you've got to be converting at least 2 of them. And look, at least in our darkest days under Arsene Wenger, we had players like Olivier Giroud to throw on. We had even Nicholas Bentner. What have we got now? Eddie Nketiah. I'm sorry. The only thing I will blame Arteta for tonight was his substitutions.
Yeah.
Bro waited until Liverpool scored to bring on another substitution in Eddie Nketiah. And I was saying on your watch along, he's brought on Nketiah, but not Trossard and Smith Rowe. And then what? 3 minutes later, he brings them on. With what? 3 minutes to go? It's as if he can hear us. It's as if AirPods Albert has got some sort of, I don't know, CCTV on. I don't know.
I should be laughing. I'm an
God.
Arsenal fan, but oh my.
I'm sick of watching us in front of goal. It's jarring. And I understand why Odegaard does not get the credit he flipping deserves, because he has to play balls into bang average strikers, bang average players that can't finish their dinner. That's why he doesn't have as many goals and assists as he did last season, because for some reason now we can't finish. And that's the reality. And look, this manager's got the Champions League and the Premier League to win. And if he doesn't win any of them, Sarah, get out. Because this is 4 years now. And look, usually in these sort of games, I'll blame him. But this is on the players tonight. He set up a strong enough team to go out there and do a job. And the players let him down by not finishing their chances. Right? He can teach them the tactics, but he can't teach them how to put the ball in the fucking net. It's between the two sticks, all right? It's not that hard, right? I hear mutants posting on Twitter of Eddie Nketiah banging one in the top bins. Do I give a fuck? Do I actually give a fuck? Shame you can't do that for 90 minutes. It's like me posting a 10-minute comp of Gabriel Jesus goals in pre-season. It means nothing. Oh, look how good Eddie Nketiah is now. Come on. When was the last time he scored as a substitute? And I actually found out this yesterday. His last goal coming on as a substitute was the hold on, let me find it. I think it was the 18th of April 2021. Can you guess which game that was?
Right. Who is it?
Fulham, where we drew 1-1.
Fulham away.
Oh, Fulham
at
at
home.
home. Fulham at home. I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
home.
And we didn't even win that game.
Yeah,
he scored in the
equalised.
last minute.
Yeah.
When was the last time you can say Eddie Nketiah has come off the bench and he's won us the game?
No,
I don't think he's actually ever done that.
Nope.
And
There we
look, I
go.
don't want to pin the whole blame on Eddie Nketiah because he came on far too late, although he shouldn't have even been on in the first place because he offers nothing. But I said on your watch along that I think Trossard should have come on through the middle instead of Havertz. Right? I think Nelson shouldn't have been brought off so early for Martinelli. I think Saka should have been the one who should have been submitted than Nelson. It's just a mess. We are sinking lower than Bilbo Banging's front door here. I'm not even lying. And look, this was a perfect game to bounce back after 2 awful defeats against West Ham and Fulham. Liverpool at home in the cup, perfect, right? And judging by the start, however, I'm just going to lose hope from now on because that is 3 games in a row now. We've started really well, created chances, but how many points have we picked up?
Fuck all.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what? I'm just going to lose hope from now on. If we start a game well, there's no point getting excited.
Facts, man. Facts.
Right? This
Honestly.
does remind me of the Wenger days where we don't finish our chances and we get punished. Kivior is looking like our left-footed Rob Holding, but playing as a left back. Come on.
We're turning back into a banter club at this rate, honestly. It's...
Yeah, I know. People are also telling me that we don't miss Thomas Partey. We do fucking miss Thomas Partey because we've got Declan Rice, who we paid £100 million for. That's why people are saying that we don't need Partey. We'll be fine. No, we're not fine. We are not fine without him. There should be no consideration about selling him this January.
Facts.
Right? We are linked with this flipping left back. When we clearly, like in the summer, we buy a goalkeeper instead of a striker. It's not David Raya's fault. I'm not blaming him by any means.
Yeah.
Did I just lag out there?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, every time. Yeah, honestly, I think StreamYard is even fuming at the moment. Yeah, honest to God, if we don't sign a striker this January, then this will be the most suicidal transfer window I've ever witnessed. Right, and please leave off the midfielder, leave off the left back. I've learned over the last 3 games that we need a striker. None of this inverted bull crap, because at the moment we look like we're inverting out of the top 4. Like, what's going on? We're 1 point ahead of Tottenham, who have a game in hand over us. They play United before we played Crystal Palace. So if they win that game, then they could be ahead of us. And now what? So look, I would blame Arteta, but this is 100% on the players tonight, because he coached a 3-0. But we should have been out of sight in that first half. But oh my days, it's just I could honestly
you can't finish your dinner in the first half. It's like, what the heck? How many chances did he miss in that first half? You had like 15 shots and we had 2, and you can't place them.
I thought the stream was on slow motion.
For real,
have
man.
a shot. Honestly, how many chances do you need? Just honestly, how many chances do you need to finish?
I'd take Nicholas Jackson up front.
And as I said,
Chelsea,
if we don't
I'm
get
sure
an
he'd
attack
score
in this
more.
I don't know what I'll do. Because that bench, honest to God, it was stronger than what we had. But again, they came on far too late. Martinelli actually played really well, to be fair to him. He was one of our shining lights.
Yeah, you should have started Martinelli. But yeah.
I said I wanted to see Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, and Trossard through the middle. Or Havertz. Not Eddie Nketiah. Right, we've got a bin, I would say 7 of this flipping squad. Or in fact, just rip the whole fucking thing apart. Start again. Right? Jorginho, goodbye. Bloody Ramsdale, goodbye. Although he actually played well tonight. Ben White, goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. We can even afford to bring our youngsters, academy players to play today. It's like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, why are we not giving the youth a chance as well? Like, what's the point carrying these youngsters across?
Guys, let me
Wineri and that.
Let me say something quick, right?
We have a centre off playing as a left back. I'm sure Sousa couldn't do a lot worse.
Look, I want to come to sorry to cut you off.
Sorry to cut you off, but honest to God, I am still gonna back the manager as much as I can, but I'm losing patience, and people are starting to turn on him.
Yeah,
and I don't blame them. I say, "Oh, the pressure's on, bruv. He was under pressure weeks ago." Enough said.
No, I agree, Rory, as always, man. Absolute facts. I want to come to you, my man Alf. Yo, Alf, bro. What's your thoughts on that game, man?
To be honest with you, we just lack quality. Just like I said on the comments, right? Let's stop as fans. Let's stop saying that 700 mil, but 700 mil is nothing. I give an example, right? We got Declan Rice. We bought Declan Rice. Now we could see the quality. Understand? Our front 3 was trash, including Saka. The only player in that front 3 that actually did something was Nelson.
Yeah.
Next thing even shocked me, right? Now, I heard I'm seeing Harvard this, Harvard that. Brother, we knew Harvard's quality. Harvard is not good at that thing. So with that, I blame Ataa for even putting him in the team, buying him. I don't blame Harvard because we all know that's Harvard. He's not good enough. He wasn't even good enough in Chelsea. If he's not good enough in Chelsea, why would we buy him? He's not going good enough in Arsenal. That's just what it is. We are not good enough. We need quality. Let's stop saying that 700 million and now this market is nothing. We need quality. And also I said, if what you call it, Ivan Tony wasn't 100 wasn't worth 100 million yesterday, today he's definitely worth 100 million.
Yeah.
He's definitely, it's either you buy Ivan Tony 100 million or you put the extra 20 and trying to get Osimhen. I'm not getting no mediocre, no half. And also Atara needs to start buying how do you say it? Players that could play multiple positions. I don't care about players that could play multiple positions anymore. Just buy quality. If you right back, strictly right back. I don't care about, because literally we got Kivia because we think Kivia could play both positions. Now, you see the mess we in? I don't care about players who play both positions. If you're right back, I'm paying quality for right back. Left back, quality for left back. Center forward, quality. I'm not buying if. That's the reason. That's one about issues, because I was thinking that Jesus could play multiple positions. I don't care about multiple positions anymore. Just buy the guys, the quality. Liverpool, they spend money. Liverpool spend more than 700. Now you see the results. They don't buy mediocre. Stop acting like you Jesus Christ. You're not changing nobody. These guys, they're not good enough. They're not being good enough. That's the reason. That's why I was pissed the last day when fans were talking about I would take the Jones from Liverpool. What did Jones do today? Mediocre. Let's stop, man. We need to spend more. Buy quality players, quality results. Mediocre players, mediocre results. Let's stop this nonsense and stop being cheap. We need quality. Trust me, I'm not mad at none of the players, because guess what? They just showed me that this is who they are. And also I'm kind of pissed at Odegaard. Odegaard, you the captain, man, right? I know you crate, right? When you next to that 18, you be passing. Take shot for God's sake. Why are you doing 2 touches for? The strikers are not. The strikers are not shooting. Why are you passing the ball for? I'm frustrating. Yes, you create. Yes, you can move two small holes. Because the thing I'm saying, right? We all play football. I play football. So I know when you're in that 18, you as a captain, be responsible of take shots. Nobody's gonna question you. Havertz is not taking shots. Saka literally getting double team or triple team. So obviously he's out of it. Why aren't you not taking shots? Why you passing? Keep passing. You already passed 3 or 4 times. Nobody's making use of it. Take shots for God's sake. But Lenny came in. Lenny didn't do nothing. Let's stop acting like. Let's stop being acting favorite. Let's stop favoring people. Lenny didn't do shit. He came. Like Martinelli came, he took a double team. So basically, he was out of it. I do not like the starting lineup. I did not blame Atara, right? I know, I could understand why he brought in whatchamacallit. I know why he brought in Nelson, because like the last one who played Liverpool, Martinelli was shut down. So basically, so when I look at it now, that's when I understood why Atara brought in Nelson to bring something different. Because they figure out like with whatchamacallit with Martinelli, let's bring somebody go shut them. That's why he brought in Nelson. And with the Havertz situation, we don't have Jesus. So basically he slotted Havertz to start to be whatchamacallit, the points, like to be the striker to hold the ball. That's the only reason. That's why he put Havertz in there. That was the only reason. But even Havertz couldn't do it. Havertz couldn't hold the ball. Because if you understand, right? Ramsdale was going long. Ramsdale was shooting the ball long for Havertz, but Havertz was in there. So I'm not mad at the guys, because I know this is what they are. This is the quality. They're not quality enough. They're not good enough. So the 7 million will complain, 7 million. Liverpool spent more than 7 million since Klopp got there. City, obviously. Chelsea are spending. We need to spend more, and we need quality. Just like I said, Rice, we bought Rice, we see quality. And I still want Partey in my team, but we bought Rice, this quality. We bought Havertz. You see what Havertz is playing? And like I said, Martinelli is not good enough today. That's all I could say for now.
Absolute facts, South, bro. Absolute facts as always, man. Couldn't agree more with you there. Let me come to the Liverpool boys, because I know they're buzzing right now. I'll go with you, Jordan, first, man. How you feeling about beating us in the FA Cup?
Bro, whoa, amazing, man. Alisson starts. I'm finally happy to see Ali starts. Trent, our vice captain. Well deserved win for us, man. And that purple kit, I don't even like the color, so but we still win. But I hope Virgil recover from his illness. So yeah, I hope we'll have him back for the 21st of this month for the Bournemouth game. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, your boy Luis Diaz scoring as well, wasn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, the Colombian. Oh yeah, the Colombian Neymar. Yeah, big up to him as well.
Yeah, so
Coming back.
yeah. Steve, how you feeling, bro?
Oh man, we weren't even the better side in that first half, and we still do it. I'm surprised how we hold off Arsenal in this game, and you guys just don't take your chance. We don't even have Van Dijk in here. We don't even have Szoboszlai, and we still do the business. Okay, man. Nunes can't score. Gakpo can't score, but Diaz does the job. And then Trent with that cross after the foul from Odegaard on Gravenberch, and then Kivior own goal. And then that's where when that own goal was conceded for you guys, I knew we won the game. But yeah, I just want trophies this season. Try to get 4 or 5, but it's still early to call. But I just want to quadruple for Liverpool. It's the best chance this season, and I really want something for this Liverpool team. It's our chance to finally win the Premier League again and level on titles of United, and also try to win the other trophies. But it will be a long season. We have to spend in January. I think that's a must, and we'll just see from there.
Yeah, I saw your comments. You saying quadruple and all that, Steve. You saying quadruple, Steve, and all that.
Yeah, I'm confident for quadruple. I know it's a little early, but I think this is the season we can possibly do
Right.
it.
That's all right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I want to come around to the Arsenal fans in terms of our manager, right? Charlie, I'll go with you, bro. Where do you stand with Arteta now?
Well, I mean, I don't know anymore. As Steve was just saying, I'll go back to that. You're probably the favourites of the Carabao Cup, so I would expect you to win that. And good luck in the other competitions. But I don't know anymore, man. I mean, we can score on our own net, but we can't score on Liverpool's net. You know, Kivior just flicks one in. We couldn't do that from any of the set pieces today. We played well first half, but how many times have I said this season? We played well, but it doesn't matter. We didn't win. And honestly, I tell you what, Arteta, if it doesn't improve, 1 win in 7, I'd get rid of him, honestly. I'm beginning to thingy on him now, to be honest. I can't lie, because everything that was good last season's gone this season. Granit Xhaka obviously went. Obviously, I wish we could have kept him, to be honest. But we replaced him with Declan Rice. But Partey is a massive loss, and who have we put in instead of him? Havertz. The team just isn't working at the moment. But honestly, if we don't win a trophy or we finish 4th and we get knocked out of the Champions League, I would probably lean more towards sacking him, because it just isn't working at the moment. It really isn't. It really isn't. It feels like it just isn't working at the moment.
I agree, Charlie, man. I really do agree. Rory, bro, where'd you stand with Arteta?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear anything because fireworks again.
It's still going
Oh
on,
my
fireworks.
God.
Jesus.
Yeah, in January. I know, right? Madness. Look, I've backed him more than anyone. Even through the darkest days, I've always, I don't know, laid off Mikel Arteta slightly. But I'm actually starting to lose patience now. Look, he is managing Arsenal Football Club. Let's get this right. He's managing Arsenal Football Club, a club that obviously has so much history. We've got this red and white shirt that is held in such high regard by some of our all-time greatest. But I'm sorry, I can't figure out the tactics. I can't figure out what we're doing in training. We're conceding set pieces. I mean, what's going on? What are we actually working on in training? Right, I mentioned this in the last podcast, right? What are we doing in training? Set pieces, we're poor. We can't score goals because our strikers shock are crap. So I can't work it out what he's trying to do. But as I said, today isn't on him. The team lineup was correct. The way we played was correct. It's just our players could not score in a brothel. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There's nothing he can do other than the fact of himself walking on the pitch himself and putting the ball in the back of the net. Like, there's nothing else he can do other than what I've just said. Walk on the pitch himself and kick the ball into the opposition's net himself. He can't do that. Right? He sets up the tactics, but he doesn't set up how we fucking score goals. Right? Unless if he's telling the players to make that perfect pass in the final third. This time, we had that pass in the final third, but our shooting, flipping hell. Our three forward players must be wearing Timberlands. They're not wearing football boots. It's Timberlands they are wearing. Like, I'm sick to the back teeth of it.
Yeah.
Watching the same players who have let down this club for years and years. And yes, I know Arteta's got his own players in now. And look, I'm not taking away the fact if he does not win the Premier League or the Champions League this season, then he's got to go. Right? I'm not taking that away. But people have got to understand that is the bench he's working with. Those are the players he's given, right? Great first team, although our first team ain't excelling at the moment, but good first team. But let's be honest here, when you look towards the bench, it's like chalk and cheese. Right, we have one backup centre-half who shifted as a left-back. We've got Jorginho as a backup to Declan Rice. We've got Nelson. In fact, no, we don't have a backup for Saka. I don't know why I even mentioned that. To back up Jesus, we've got Eddie Nketiah. So when Jesus isn't firing, which isn't likely, by the way, we've got Eddie Nketiah. Right, Martinelli. We've got Trossard. Okay, that's decent. Ramsdale, we've got Raya. Okay, that's okay, I guess. But again, Raya hasn't done anything impressive. Like, both goalkeepers are average at best. So when you take this into context, the bench is just absolutely terrible. We've seen multiple times Arteta has wanted a transfer target and he hasn't got one. The only players I can remember him getting that he really wanted was Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, Aaron Ramsdale, Kai Havertz. Is that it? I think that's it, you know. 4. And how many transfer windows has he had? So, look, I understand where people are coming from, but at the end of the day, if he does end up leaving with immediate effect, whatever, then I don't blame him. And I don't blame the fan base for calling him out, because he's the one that's supposed to be getting this team motivated. and the team are just not clicking. You see the training videos, players know how to, get their shooting boots on then, but they can't when we're on the football pitch. When push becomes shove, we just can't seem to find the back of the net. So that's something that we've got to question the manager for. But at the same time, you can't blame him for the finishing.
No.
Because there's players there who have been at multiple different clubs and have had the past to work on that, work on their finishing, and I'm saying, oh, he's a decent player, we'll have him, but they can't finish when they come to Arsenal. Like, that's nothing that the manager can do. So look, as I said, he can teach the players the tactics, but he can't teach them how to put the ball in the back of the net. That is the player's responsibility. They are earning millions at this football club. And if you can't finish, then what's the point? I'd have actually rather had Mikel Arteta in midfield tonight. We have a manager that could walk into our midfield. I'm not even lying.
No,
he could
you're
walk
not.
into this
No.
midfield ahead of Jorginho. And look, Jorginho is actually
He's probably
alright
quicker
tonight.
than him
I'm
as
not taking that
well.
away from him. But Arteta could walk into our midfield right now. Like, I don't know. It's just, look, I still stand by the fact, if he does not win anything this season, Sarah, goodbye. Because if he doesn't win anything and we keep him along for next season, where are we actually going as a football club?
Facts.
I don't think we're going anywhere.
Nope.
Because at the end of the day, yes, it's a whole process and that, and it does take time, but how long does it take? Tottenham are in a rebuild with Ange Postecoglou. This fat-ass Brexiest manager I've ever seen in my life is managing the Premier League. And he's 1 point behind Arsenal, who are in a 4-year process.
And they've had injuries as well.
How many points did we finish from Liverpool last season?
Exactly.
They finished outside the top 4, and they're in the Europa League this season, yet they're ahead of us. Aston Villa are ahead of us. Emery is in phase 2 at Aston Villa. But they're in a title race at the moment. And Man City, okay, fair enough. They've always been at the top. They're always going to challenge for the league anyway. But those teams I've just mentioned, the likes of Villa, Liverpool, Tottenham to an extent, who are now 1 point behind us, how are they suddenly playing better football than Arsenal when Arteta has had 4 years to implement his style of play and get the players he wants? Not a lot of them, as I said, are his players, although he's the one who does sign them and that, but he's not. Sorry, the players aren't the players he really, really wants. They're not his main targets. You can. And Havertz. In fact, no, 3 of them. Odegaard, Havertz, and Rice are his only 3 signings that I reckon he was desperate for. Right, Edu, go and get me Declan Rice. Go and get me Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard permanently. The rest of them, and Ramsdale to an extent, so 4. The rest of them, you can say he didn't want. We spent 50 million on Brighton's 3rd choice centre half. And there's a reason why he's playing at right back. Because he can't defend. And this season, Space Jam, someone's taken all of his powers away. Kivior at left back. I mean, to be fair, no one told him to play. To play him at left back. Nelson signed him up with a new deal, and how many minutes has he played so far this season? No one could tell you. Right? Saka, why has he not been performing this season? Right?
Yes,
Why have you splashed 65 million on Kai Havertz when a striker and a midfielder, a natural midfielder, because let's be honest, Havertz is far more effective up top than he is in midfield.
Yeah.
So I'm damn right sick to the back teeth of watching average players week in, week out. And look, the sooner we get rid of a lot of this dead wood, the better. But right now, we are nowhere near the team we were last season. Arteta has run out of ideas, and he's looking like our Spanish version of Brendan Rodgers. And look, we could get up to a point. Yeah, let's be honest. Brendan Rodgers did not win anything at Liverpool.
No.
He only got them second place. And
Exactly.
what did you
That's
do?
true, yeah.
No,
And he
no.
bottled the league as well.
Yes,
Was it
exactly.
Yeah. They were 3-0 up.
Arteta did the same thing last
Maybe
season,
3-0.
played brilliant football, and this season it's coming crashing down. Because teams have sussed us out. In fact, teams sussed us out against Fulham right at the start of the season when we drew 2-2. That's when I thought, we're not the same team as we were last season.
No.
From game week 3, I thought, this is not looking good. And people were telling me, oh, it's only the start of the season. Well, what is it now? We're in 2024. Come on.
We don't look as quick as last season either. You know, like when we attack, I'll just say one thing.
At the end of the day, there is no way Arsenal Football Club should not be having an experienced manager in charge. There's no way an inexperienced manager should be in charge of Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah.
But people want to accept mediocrity, mediocre players who think they are the best since sliced bread. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
Jorginho's good enough. Look how good Nketiah has been. Look at me scoring top bins in training, scored a hat-trick at Sheffield United, who are bottom of the league. I don't care. I only care about you doing it for 38 games. You always have that one game where you play really well. And you go, wow, he's onto something. But it turns to shit for the next 4 weeks. I'm talking about Nketiah, Jorginho. You can say Trossard over the last couple of weeks. He's not looked the same. Right, Reece Nelson's not got a game. So look, I would rather Arteta blood the youth in and say to Waneri tomorrow morning, right, this is your chance against Crystal Palace in 2 weeks' time. You've got a chance to get yourself prepared, meditate, and you're going to be thrown in the deep end. Because why not? Right, Newcastle did the same thing with, what's his name, Lewis Miley.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 17-year-old, yeah.
17. So why can't we do the same? Pep Guardiola has thrown in Oscar Bob, whatever his name is. Sounds
The
like
thing
a
is-
Minions character.
The thing is, Rory, yeah, like he had that chance to do it against PSG when it was a dead rubber, and they didn't even come off the bench.
Exactly.
And
I
West Ham
don't
away in the
understand.
cup if he really... Because he didn't take that seriously.
He didn't
Really?
even do it in the Europa League last season when we had Bodo
No.
Glimt, Zurich, and well, we did have PSV in the Europa League, Europa
Yeah.
League group last season. But those are the games: Bodo Glimt and Zurich. Those are the opportunities.
Liverpool had a
Like,
player
I
today,
don't
I think.
understand.
That the
But
right
also in the
back
games when we have gone
youngster.
6-0 up against Lens at half time. In fact, no, I think it was 5-0 at half time. We had Waneri, Sousa on the bench. Give them a run out, but no, we're going to sub on Jorginho instead. We're going to sub on. Well, yeah, I can understand a Smith Rowe substitution, but why not any of the youngsters? Right? I've just mentioned that Sousa can't do any worse at left back.
No, he can't.
Zinchenko can't defend. So chuck the young lad in.
Where is
Crystal Palace,
Zinchenko?
no disrespect to them, but it's a home game. And who knows? He could actually be one to remember.
Yeah.
But we don't know
Is-
that because he's not played.
Is Zinchenko injured?
Yeah, he's injured. So
Is
we've
it,
got to play Kivior. If I was Arteta, I would play fucking Sousa.
Why is Tierney needs to come back? You know, I've decided.
Tierney
this
doesn't
now.
want to come back.
He does,
Oh.
but Charlie, he's literally came out and said that they don't want him back.
I know,
He literally
but
said that.
I
Arteta don't
think
want him back.
he'd slot in nicely at left back. You know.
Yeah, of course he would.
You know why? You know why he won't play him? Because he doesn't invert like Zinchenko does. Even though I like Tierney, he overlaps and stuff, but we don't
That's
attack with any pace anymore. It's so
No.
slow.
No.
Did anyone see a stat earlier about Arsenal? We're one of the slowest like attack speeds in the league. Are saying Liverpool were top, Man City were bottom because they have all the possession and stuff. We're very slow now, and we create
Less
chances.
open play
but-
goals.
Guys, I
We have
want
less
to
open play goals than Luton and Chelsea this season. That tells you everything you need to know. Right,
I wanna ask
Chelsea.
you-
have
I wanna ask
Nicholas
you, Roy, a
Jackson
question,
at
okay?
top.
I want to
Yeah,
ask Roy
yeah.
a question, okay? Roy, you said you should have won Atata to put in Sosa against what's the name? Like who actually played on that wing? For Liverpool. Who actually played on the wing for Liverpool?
Was it?
Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz. Yeah.
So Roy, my question to you, right, is right, would you put Sosa, right, at this game if you Atata, because basically he didn't use him nowhere? Why would you want to put Lu Sosa against Diaz at this type of game, the game that you won?
Well, look, I wasn't saying that I wanted to start Sousa in this game. I wanted him. I want him to start in the near future. Obviously,
I get
he's young.
the point I'm trying to make here is, okay, to be honest with you, right, I get what you're saying. Atata should have been using this kid because basically we got to know if they're good enough, right? But today's game, to be honest with you, if we were 4 or 3 goals and up, like second half, I would have agreed for Sasa to bring them in, but we're losing. There's no way you bring in Neri in their game. There's no way you bring in Sosa in that game. You need people that could do something. Basically, our bench is not even good enough. So, but the point I'm trying to make here is, right, according to Roy, all the things he's been saying, right, but the main issue is Edu, because basically, if basically Atata is not getting the players he wanted, then what is Edu doing? Basically, Edu's the one doing the signing. Edu or the other guy, what's his name again? V, whatever his name is, start with a V. What are they doing? Because if you're not giving good players, well, you're messing up them. So basically, my point is, right, it's not like that question. It's not just Atata. It's basically Edu. Edu have a blame towards it. Yeah, so you give me Edu have to be blamed because we're not buying,
Yeah.
we buy mediocre players. So she give me, we need quality, man. Like we're getting frustrated. Yes, Ata is the manager. Ata is getting the blame. I'm not trying to say Ata should be excluded from me. Yes, sometimes he kills me. But we have to come to realization there that 700 million we think about is nothing. Klopp spent more than 700 millions. Pep have spent more than 700 million. Even Pochettino has spent more than 700 millions. Whatever. Like all these people that spend more than 7 million, we need quality. We need quality. The ones we have, they're not good enough. Like most of our starting players are supposed to be backup. Most of our starting players, they're supposed to be coming from the bench.
Yeah.
I'm serious. They're supposed to even Jesus is not good at the number 9. He's supposed to be coming. Either you put him on the wing or he comes from the bench. He's not supposed to be starting. We have so much mediocre players that are starting. We're supposed to be coming from the bench, but no, they are starting in our team because we have good runs now. Oh, we're clapping for everybody, but that team is not good enough. So my thing is, right, at this point, I don't want Ateta to get fired, whatever. I'm not saying that he should leave. All I'm trying to say, I want to know what they're doing this transfer window.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. If you buy high quality players, keep him, because guess what? Guess what? The thing with Arsenal, the Arsenal I know couple years ago, it's not this Arsenal. Now they play as a team. Now Now we have a better defense. Now we are playing we actually holding more possession. It's just that we're not scoring. So Mate, I really want to see what they're doing in this transfer window.
Yeah.
I don't care about 100 million anymore. It's either
Yeah.
Tony or Osman or prolific. We need a prolific goal scorer. After the prolific goal scorer, let me see what they're doing. Give Atata a prolific goal scorer and let him mess up. Then I'll be the first one to say get him up. But right now we're doing everything besides scoring. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Look.
going to say get him out, no get him out. Give him a weapon. A fast winger that knows how to shoot, not just take the ball to his weaker foot trying to do magic, which is Martinelli, because he been driving me nuts. And talk to Odegaard. Odegaard, when you in the 18, shoot, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is,
Tell them, man.
I saw a
The
quote
thing
on. I saw a quote on Twitter. Arteta said, "At the moment, it doesn't look realistic," and he said, "My job is to improve the players we have." Fabrizio Romano said that's what Arteta said on a new striker. I actually don't think we're going to sign a striker. I can't lie.
I don't think so either.
No.
Look, the thing is, I want Arteta to play not all of the youth, but when you have a youth player on the bench that is a natural left back, unlike Kivior, after that performance tonight, you might as well throw him in.
Yeah,
Because
Kivior
it's clear that it's not working. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying bring players on, in fact, no, the youth players on when we're losing, for instance, start them and tell them, right, this is your opportunity, go and take it. And if it doesn't work out, then fair enough. You can revert back to type. But we don't know that. So my message to Arteta would be, A, sign a flipping forward. None of this, oh, we need to get the best out of the players we have already. What is your loyalty saying, Mikel?
Yeah.
How many players have you binned from Arsenal Football Club over the last 4 years we've been here? You've been here, sorry. You've binned Pepe, you've binned Leno, you've binned Tierney, but these are the players that you've left with at your disposal, sorry. Bloody Jorginho, Nelson, who you signed up on a new contract. Who else can you say? Kivior to an extent, who not even playing in the right position. Like, you're trying to overcomplicate things. Just keep it simple. It's not hard. And you know what? Yeah. Your guy, what's his name? Ade, made a great point in the chat earlier about his style of play.
Yes.
It's just too identical to Pep Guardiola. We want to score the perfect goal. Barcelona did it. Right, when Pep Guardiola was at Barcelona. We're not asking to play like Barcelona. Right, we just want a team that plays football, can score fucking goals that are enough to get us over the line and win trophies. That's what I want. At the moment, the tactics are just bewildered. We don't have a clue when we're attacking. Like, it's every game where we dominate the possession, dominate the opponents, and then we end up dropping points. So, look, I want, I know it's not going to happen, against Crystal Palace, play Sousa at left back. Or play Wineri in midfield ahead of Havertz. Just do something different. Because it's the same every single week. And I'm getting bored of it. And if it doesn't work out, as I said, fair enough. Right? At the start of the season, he wasn't afraid to play Partey at right back and drop Gabriel for no reason. So he's capable of doing it, but he doesn't have the balls to give youngsters like Waneri or Sousa an opportunity. As I said, Sousa is a natural left back. You have a left back who is currently fit on the bench that you signed. He wasn't even in our academy. He was in West Brom's academy. You can't do any worse, and you've added him to the Champions League squad for a reason.
Exactly.
And people say, "Oh no, we didn't have another left back." Well, that's his problem then, for not signing another left back. Or else he wouldn't have called up Sousa to the Champions League squad, would he? Like, what is the point? What is actually the point? Calling these youngsters on the bench just for them to not make any minutes. You saw Waneri on the touchline. 2 occasions, he's like, what am I doing here? What is the point? And if I was him, I'll be banging on Arteta's door and saying to him, you are hindering my career as a footballer. Why have you signed me up on a new contract when you are not, well, when I'm not playing, for God's sake? It's just ridiculous. He got a professional contract for what? Lewis Skelly, the same with him. Professional contracts. But we don't give them opportunities. So I'm getting concerned about this manager and what he's trying to do. If we get another left back in, yeah, fair enough, we need one. But was the problem defence tonight? No. It was the striker. And the amount of chances we could not finish. So bin the left back, go and get a competent forward that can score goals and who isn't afraid to flipping shoot. And then get rid of Nketiah as well. Bro should have been released after that season where we bottled top 4. We should have let his contract run down, but no. Let's give him a new contract of 100 grand a week, and to add to this PR, yeah, number 14 shirt. How's that? Cool. Of course, he's going to accept number 14, the 14 shirt, mate. What do you think he's going to do? Right, if you're shit at football and you want to be inspired by the all-time greats, and you get given the number 14 shirt at Arsenal Football Club, you're going to take it, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, what does the club see in Nketiah that we don't see already? Because people saying he works hard, he scores goals. What goals is he talking about? Bro, I'm sick and tired of it. And I can't actually express the fact it took an own goal. An own goal. Don't tell me how we can't score in the opposition net. However, we can score in our own net. We've scored the same amount of own goals in the last 3 games. We've scored the same amount of own goals than we have with goals in the last 3 games. Can someone explain that? And look, laugh it up all you want, but I'm annoyed because this is Arsenal. Right, this is a huge football club. Right, I want the best. I've not seen us win a league title. I've not seen us win a champion. Well, none of us have seen us win a Champions League. I just want the best. That is all.
Yeah.
And you can say we're overreacting. This is 3 defeats on the bounce now.
1
Facts.
winning 7.
I'm
1 winning
team's
7.
not going for a league title that's supposed to win absolutely everything. Arteta knows that we need to win trophies, right? He said it in his speech at the end of the season that we know we want to deliver trophies. Then why aren't we flipping delivering? I don't understand. it's not realistic to get signings in, then what's the point with all of that speech bull crap at the end of last season? We want to win trophies. We understand the whole concept of winning trophies. Why do we not do it then?
Exactly, Rory. Honestly, I couldn't agree more, bro. You're spitting facts as always, bro. Yeah, straight facts as always. Liverpool fans, who's your man of the match?
Luis Diaz.
Yeah.
Of course, you said Luis Diaz.
Quality finish, to be fair. If that's
You know what,
second up.
Jordan? You and Luis Diaz look so similar, man. Like,
Nobody.
I choked on my drink.
like every time I look at Diaz, I'm like, that looks so much like Jordan, you know.
No, bro. No, bro. Man, not related.
Steve, bro, you there? No.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. What
Who's,
up?
who's man of the match for you?
Man of the match, either Trent or Allison for me.
I thought. I think they gave it to Kanate in the end. The obviously.
I don't know. My
quality.
Frenchman is a good shout. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
well.
he's really good.
Yeah,
Guys,
he did well.
guys, I think just to lighten the mood up, I really want to watch this thing. Yeah, can you guys see the screen quickly? Let's have a look.
No, not at the moment.
What screen? I don't see no
It's
screen.
still loading.
I think
Oh
it's.
my god.
Yes. This is the one. Yes.
It ain't
Just-
good
just a-
enough.
Just to lighten the mood up, guys. Let's
Oh
check
my
on.
god. I don't even want to, man.
Go back to the start of the stream. That's when he's really angry. Yeah, you want to go to the start.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh, I mean, this would
Let's,
be. I don't know. Like, let's be honest, Josh. Like, this isn't really funny for Arsenal fans. Like, we're just. Yeah. To be
we're
fair,
just-
he's spitting facts. But
Where's
it's
the rent?
entertainment for Liverpool
If you laugh and
fans.
cry,
How is this
unfortunately,
fair?
Contact Eagle Eye, man.
who's this?
How on earth
Oh
we
my
go and lose to Liverpool where we were all over these lot,
Oh,
large
no.
parts of the game? But this fucking manager, yet again, of all people, goes out of another FA Cup.
He's been waiting for this.
Another FA Cup! Yet again, this fucking manager! I'm getting tired
The
of
funny
this
thing is, it's
fucking
lagging
manager
as well.
bottling it. But this fucking fan base, of all people, believing that we don't need a fucking striker.
Well, we all know that. Come on.
Why didn't this manager not bring Trossard and ESR when we were dominating the fucking game? Havertz was absolutely wank today. But this
I
fucking fan
can't get
base
that angry
on
at
social
Arsenal
media
anymore.
believing that Kai Havertz, right, was fucking good today. He was fucking wank.
No one said
He
on
was
social
fucking
media.
wank.
Luka, me make us know that get that. But know that Kalima wankers.
We dominated in that first half of all people against Liverpool. They got lucky in that
Oh,
second half of all people. But this fucking manager of all people bowls another fucking FA Cup yet
He's
again.
Hold on a minute. I don't
Again.
understand though.
Again.
He's blaming Arteta, but
Arsenal,
he says, "Oh, we were
fancy
all
white
over
kit
them."
day, yeah? You like playing your little finesse white kit, yeah? But this fucking manager, like, oh, it's only the FA Cup. Let's bring Trossard and ESR on it. It's 1-0 Liverpool, 87th minute, right? We scored own goal. Absolutely
Look
fucking
at him.
scored. This manager should be sacked tonight.
All right,
Tonight.
I
God.
don't know what he could have
Tonight.
done though. That's the thing I
Rip
can't
the contract
understand.
up. And that's
He's
it.
been waiting for this, isn't he? He's been waiting for this.
Who's he talking to? Who is he talking to?
But rip this contract up. Rip his contract up. Because for me, right, we were all over
suppose-
Liverpool
sorry.
in that fucking first half. But for me, what has happened in the last 10 minutes? We go and bottle this fucking league. But this fucking manager, of all people, gets knocked out in another competition. Another competition. Shocking.
Livid.
And all
Yo,
we've got
look,
left is
look,
the
so water.
Champions
What
League
is
left.
people are watching water?
And we
And
need
you
a
fluid.
striker. We need
Oh,
a striker, of all people. And Eddie Nketiah is now going to take
Lucas there.
as well in the Champions League. We need a striker. But this fucking fan base, of all people, believe
Back
such
up,
it on
Luca!
social media.
We know we need a striker,
we're at the FA
Luca.
Cup. It's cool. Let's concentrate on the
He's
league.
in the chat as well.
Mikel Arteta will go and get his players 30, 40
Yo,
degree
Luca,
heat
come on the street now.
in Dubai, playing some little pre-season
Come on the
warm-ups
stream, Luca,
in
man.
Dubai, yeah? Yeah? You were that desperate to go out the FA Cup. We dominated these lot in most parts of the game. And I actually thought we played well until Liverpool fucking scored. Right? Why
Yes,
did you
not
not
to blame
make
then?
any changes, right? Earlier with Trossard and ESR. I don't understand, right? Trossard, for me, should have started the game. Havertz was absolutely wank today. Absolutely wank. But I get a tweet on social media saying to me, Lucas, shut the fuck up. Oh, Kai Havertz was decent today. What did he fucking do? Fuck all, mate. Fuck him, man. Fuck him, man. Seriously, Havertz today was absolutely wank. Arsenal's best player today was Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard, right, was class. Odegaard was good today. Martinelli was actually trying when he actually came on. I know for me, he's not been on the greatest form, but Martinelli for me, right, actually did all right when he came on. Declan Rice was good. The two players were shocking today were Ben White and Kai Havertz. Absolutely shocking today.
Highlight of today.
Shocking. But this fucking manager of all people, right, gets knocked out of another competition.
By the way, we've equalised, by the way. We've equalised.
Games we've not won.
In fact,
Liverpool,
no,
for me, did not deserve to win that game. We made them win that game. We were all over them. The first half, right? I was sitting there with my missus, right? And she
Lucas, do bad.
She actually listened to it. Right?
No, pull it back. Pull it back. Wait just
Liverpool.
Pull it back now. Pull it back. Wait just a second. He make we. Him. Hey, look at fire. Put it back.
Last 20 minutes or so, why did we not make the change? Why did we not make the change? But we didn't. We didn't make the change.
In the background.
Because for me, in the other room. But for me, right, this man for me goes and leaves the substitutions late. And that's what we cost it. We can see from a set piece. I don't know what's going on with us this season, but we need to go in this transfer market and buy a striker.
Yep.
Even if it's Dominic Solanke, right?
Even if it's
anyone available, Boniface, Solanke, anyone. I don't rate Solanke, but for me, I'd rather take him now because we need someone. Okay, anyone's better than Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah, I've been saying this for
absolutely shocking. But people say to me on social media, this fucking fan base are believing that, oh yeah, let's keep Mikel Arteta because if we sack him, oh, we're in the middle of a process. This manager's turned us around. He got us into a league title last season.
Blame him for tonight.
Another trophy he has bottled yet again. And these hipsters on social media are starting to believe that there's now Mikel Arteta out here. Where were the same hipsters that came to me and said to me, Luca, you must be joking. You don't want Mikel Arteta out, right? For me, it's not good enough. I don't care how we bloody performed today. We should have won that game. But for me, we never, ever took the freaking chances. We were shocking today. Absolutely shocking today. Towards that last 20 minutes.
You'll give him until the end of the season.
We dominated that game. We were a better team in the first half. Liverpool were poor in that first half.
He's talking.
Right? They had a couple of spells. Even the second half, we came out on top. But ever since Diaz, ever since Liverpool, when Jurgen Klopp brought Jota on,
So,
Change the game.
You
This
want
is
your
why he is a proper manager that
nigga?
knows how to win things.
You want your nigga?
Hence why they always
Yeah,
beat
he's
us every
you go.
bloody
Oh, yeah.
season. They didn't
Wait, did
deserve
you just
to
say
win
every
today.
season?
We
Not
made
last
them
season, we didn't.
deserve to win.
Make
Because
them
Mikel
win.
Arteta did not bring the substitutions on. Yet again, I love the FA Cup. I love the FA Cup.
We do.
But we're not acting like a team where people used to really find Arsenal very exciting in the FA Cup. Everybody used to always put us as bookies' favourites to go on and win the FA Cup. But now, this is the third, fourth consecutive season. 4 years, this manager has spent £700 million in the transfer market and has not won a fucking trophy apart from one FA Cup in a COVID season. That's it. That's it. In a fucking COVID season, in the Winter Wonderland COVID season.
During COVID. With
And we go out
Aubameyang.
here.
Jesus
That was-
Christ.
Quality from Luca, people. Look, guys, we've been going for over 2 hours now, man. I need to get out of here. I need to eat. I'm starving, people. Yeah, I need to take my mind off Arsenal for a few hours, people. But bit everyone who came on. Charlie, mate, thanks for coming on as always, bro.
Big up.
Rory, bro. I know you got a premiere right now. Literally, notification came up on my phone. So,
Yeah.
big up to you, man, and Jordan as well,
Listen,
bro.
What does that mean? Listen, everything.
No, Luke, I'm not sitting through a whole 2-hour stream, mate.
Yeah, I'll see you on
Yeah, I mean, we'll be here for 4 hours.
Jordan, what are you coming up, bro?
I'm going live right now. I'm going to stop right.
Yeah, I'll come on there, Jordan, and talk about the game a bit more.
Right, nice, guys. As for me, we'll be live, probably podcast tomorrow, Monday, podcast and transfer news as well. So
transfer rumours, because we don't look like we're going to sign anyone.
Transfer rumours, exactly. We're going to link with everyone.
Of 100,000 players we link with.
Werner's back.
Yeah, everyone who tuned in the chat as well. Thank you very much, guys. Everyone who Alf, found well, Luca, obviously Jordan, everyone else, Static, everyone else who came up before that as well. But everyone who tuned in and started watching us today as well. Yeah, we're at the FA Cup, people. We're all pissed. But we've got 2 weeks now to our next game. 2 weeks now until the next game against Palace, 20th. So, yeah, everyone who tuned in today, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the love. And, we're out of it. Cheers, guys.